Hello students, good morning. On on Saturday we have celebrated the 74th Independence Day. I wish you all a belated Happy Independence Day to you all. Before going to start the lesson, I will give somewhat explanation about the Independence Day. What is this? Okay. Before 1947, we are under the control of a British people. We don't have any freedom at that time. So some freedom fighters have thought that this is not our independence. We have to pay everything for the British. So they thought to fight against them, and finally we got an independence from a British on 1947 and 1947 on August 15 at midnight 12 a.m. So we are free from a British. So this is about a Independence Day. I think that you all know about this. Somewhat I have given you the idea about a Independence Day. So I will start with the lesson. In the last class we have started with the fiber to fabrics, right? So what is this fiber? This fiber is nothing but the wool material that we yield from the animals. Either may be a herbivorous animals or only from a herbivorous animals. So this fibers is mainly got from the sheep, yak, goat and some camels in the hilly regions. So the main thing for the fibers is wool, okay, the animal wool. So this fiber is got from the animal wool. So where this wool will get? The fleece or the fur of animals is converted into wool, and that wool will be wound into some fibers. Okay, the fleece or fur is nothing but the hair of the animals. In the last class I have also told you about the selective breeding. What is this selective breeding? For that I have told that some special characteristics in their body, just like they will yield the wool. Okay, so a selective breeding is nothing but some parent animals are chosen such that their offerings must also have the special characteristics to yield the wool. That is nothing but called as a selective breeding. All animals, or that is all animals like sheep, goats, there are so many such a group of sheep are known, but they will all not yield the wool. So some are only restricted to produce that wool. They are called as a special characteristics animals. On crossing those animals we will get the wool. Okay, this is what you have learnt in the last class. So in the today's class I will start with the animal fiber, how that will be reared and breed, which type of breed are going to yield the wool. I think I have given you the homework, right? That is, you have to collect the animals from which states they are obtained, or we can observe those animals in some place of our country. And I told you to draw the diagram of a sheep, yak and a camel, right? I hope you all did it, and you should do it at a particular time. Okay, so these wool yielding animals are observed in certain hilly regions only. Okay, example, sheep and goat, they are observed in every place of our country, but mainly they are observed in hilly regions. They are hilly regions like Jammu Kashmir, Uttaranchal, then Himachal Pradesh. These are the some places where these sheep and goats are maximum, and some plains of Gujarat, Punjab, Rajasthan. In these regions also these wool yielding sheep, goats, camels are observed. So this wool is obtained from the hair of the goat. So these goats are we observe in Kashmiri regions. Those goats' hair are very soft, and they are used for making the shawls. They are called it as a Pashima shawls. Pashima shawls, which are very soft, and they are woven from the goat of the hair. Okay, so there are some animals. There are animals like camels which are also yield the wool, their hair, from their hair also we will make the some useful fibers, okay, like making of sweaters, shawls, scarves. In those also we are using the hairs of the camels. Some animals like llama and alpaca. Llama and alpaca are the two animals which will yield the wool, and they are mainly observed in the South America. How where these llama and alpaca are observed are in South America. So these animals have their have special, or they're having a different these animals having a different lifestyles. For example, in a hilly regions like Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttaranchal, Assam, in those places what happens, there will be a very much cold, and they have to protect from that cold regions. So they have provided with the hairs, and they will protect from the cold. Okay, as in the last class I have told that these hairs are resistance, means they will resist the air and they will provide the hotness to the body. So in the hilly regions the cold will be the cold will be decreased from the hairs of the body. Okay, so wool is obtained from the hairs of the goat, sheep, camel and yak. This rearing and breeding of the animals is done by the some group of peoples. They are called as shepherds. Are a group of peoples. These shepherds are a group of peoples. They will rear the wool yielding animals. From these wool yielding animals only we will get the wool. So why these animals are reared? Because of milk, wool and some of the meat. For these animals are reared, and this is called as a sheep farming or a sheep rearing, right? So these what these animals will eat, as I told in the last class, these animals are herbivorous animals. So they eat the grass and the some of the leaves in the surrounding environment. But in the winter season they are provided in the certain place where there is no much coldness is get for the animals, and they made a certain home like regions. Okay, they made some home like regions, and there will be no more coldness for those animals, and they provide pulses, grains, jowar, those all the food material are provided in the home like regions only. And they also provide some of the oily cakes. It is the oily cakes means it is the material from the removal of the oil from the some pulses. Like when we remove the oil from the coconut, there will be some raw material will be left. Such raw materials are provided to those wool yielding animals. It is an example such that they are called as oily cakes. So these oily cakes, corn, jowar, they are all provided for the wool yielding animals in the winter season also, and some in other seasons also. So in your textbooks they have given you the one column. In that they having a type of breeds. Sheep breeds. Breeds means they are having a special characteristic animals in the sheep only. So they have given you the type of a breed and in which state they are observed, and which type of they are having a vegetative style is given in your textbook. So this is the column that given in your textbook, and this is the type of a breed of a sheep. Okay, this is the sheep breed, and this is the quality of a wool. For which purpose they are using this wool is given in this column, and this is the state where these breed of sheep are observed. The first one is a Lohi type of a breed. Okay, these all are the breeds of sheep only. They are not from the other animals. These are the only breeds of a sheep. The first one is a Lohi, which is a good quality of a wool, which is used for the making of some sweaters and scarves. And this is these Lohi breed sheep are observed in Rajasthan and in Punjab. Okay. The next one is a Rampur Bashir. Okay, this is another type of a breed which is a brown color fleece. Means those sheep are having a brown color hair on their body, and they are observed in Uttar Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh. So these brown fleece are used in making of jackets. Okay, they are observed in Uttar Pradesh and in Himachal Pradesh. The next one is a Nali, is another type of a breed which is a carpet wool. Means in some carpet making, these Nali breed sheep are used, and from those Nali they will get the wool and they wool into a carpet, and they are observed in Rajasthan, Haryana and in Punjab. And the next one is a Barkawal. Okay. These are used for making of the soft shawls, and they are used in observed in hilly regions, as I told. Okay, they are nothing but they are observed in Jammu and Kashmir. And another one is Marwari, is another type of a breed of a sheep, and it is used and it is having a coarse wool. This coarse wool is used for making a shawl and some jerkins. Okay, they are using the coarse wool, and they are observed in Gujarat. And another one is a Patanwadi. It is another type of a breed of a sheep which is hosiery like wool, and it is also used for making shawls and some other purposes, and it is also observed in Gujarat. So these are the some types of breeds and the quality of a wool, and they are used for the different